Hi, welcome. I'm Helmut Licht. Thank you for joining me for this 9th video in a series of videos entitled My God, Here, There, Everywhere. Remember please that we are working with 5 statements. Since my God is infinite and never changes, the X-Force cannot use its 3 principles, expanding, pushing, and separating, on him, for expanding would imply a change of size, and that is impossible because my God never changes. My God could only be pushed by something outside of him, and that is impossible because my God is infinite and nothing can exist outside of him. My God cannot be separated, divided, because he is only one. How is it with infinite intelligence? Infinite intelligence cannot be expanded because then it will grow past the size of my God, and that is impossible. Infinite intelligence can, however, be subdivided. Infinite intelligence is divided into smaller and smaller pieces of intelligence, which I call intelligence centers. This never-ending subdivision began the moment infinite intelligence realized that it has an existence not separate from my God, but independent of him. This might help clarify the separation process. Suppose 1,000 people were crammed into a room to the point where no more space is available between the individual people, and also no more space is available between the people and the walls. How could these people be divided? You could divide them into males and females. No additional space would be required, but the people would definitely be separated. When infinite intelligence subdivides itself into smaller and smaller intelligence centers, it immediately separates, divides, polarizes them into positive and negative. What decides whether a newly formed intelligence center is positive or negative? The same thing that decides whether a baby will be a boy or a girl. Look at this square above. It is totally white, totally one color. It is infinite intelligence before its subdivision. Now the square has been divided into smaller squares, some black and some white. Let's call the black ones A's, after the first vowel in our alphabet, and let's call the white ones E's, after the second vowel in our alphabet. If the A's disappeared, so would the E's. We are all familiar with the rainbow. It reveals to us that within the white light are different colors, the colors of the spectrum. These various colors can be made to appear with a prism or tiny drops of water. These colors are always within the white light and are also wherever there is white light. By this I mean that, for instance, the color red is invisibly present wherever there is white light, and it can be made to appear with special instruments. In other words, the color red is as large as the white light. The colors of the spectrum are present in implied form wherever there is white light, and they can also be present in visible, separated form whenever and wherever there is something which separates them from the white light. If the white light is infinitely large, and it seems to be all through the universe, then all the colors within it are also potentially infinitely large. Once a color is individualized, however, it becomes localized and limited in size and duration, depending on what causes it to separate. In other words, the various colors of the rainbow will be in the sky as long as there are water drops to separate the white light into the colors of the rainbow. Once the water drops disappear, so will the rainbow. Look at infinite intelligence the same way. Within it are an infinite number of different intelligences which can be made to manifest into individualities, just as the colors of the spectrum can be made to appear as individual colors. In their undifferentiated form, These intelligences are as large as infinite intelligence itself, but once differentiated, they become subject to size and duration, which depends upon what causes their differentiation. I repeat, intelligence functions in and depends on the realm of time and change, but it also resides within my God and in that respect is eternal. To illustrate this, I have to resort once more to the film mentioned earlier. Let us assume that the roll of film endures forever and that it is about me. On it are several frames showing me on my 20th birthday. These frames, when viewed on a screen with the film rolling, would represent a certain segment of time in my life. As part of the eternal film, however, they are also eternal and timeless. I am subject to time, but I am also eternal. So are you. Intelligence, likewise, needs time, change, and motion to function. But in its essence, because it is of my God, it is also eternal as my God. Since intelligence needs a point or points outside itself to relate to, and as it cannot extend outside infinity, it is divided. This is not a physical division, but a division of quality, polarity, as explained earlier. Infinite intelligence is given two polarities. One polarity we might call masculine, positive, pushing and expanding, and the other one feminine, negative, pulling and contracting. The masculine quality, for instance, manifests as radiation, the feminine as gravity. In nature, the masculine principle manifests as the creative principle, and the feminine as the receptive, reproductive, and nurturing principle. In the human environment, we have man and woman. Before you go, I would like to show you a few pieces of my art. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Thank you for your interest, and I will see you in my next video. Have a wonderful day.